and probably a third month if the one project I let actually go. So now what is this? This is we're streaming on
Well,
StreamYard here, but
we
this
weren't
is
live on YouTube for a minute, but now we're live, and then we were muted, and I didn't know it. So don't worry, we're full everything now.
do you need to restart YouTube because nobody's going to stick through it unless they jump in while we're currently live? Can you edit that first part out in StreamYard? How that works?
It's live right now
on YouTube. I know,
like a TV show.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, someone
and
wants
no
to
delay.
know,
Look out.
how are
That
you?
focuses. You're gonna have to set it to manual focus. It's just not gonna work.
Okay, how are you on track? How are you on track on your quest of increasing revenue by 50%? I didn't know that was a goal.
As of right now, probably horribly.
We're doing a quarterly review podcast next. It'll drop next Friday, so we will let everyone know.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to even come close to going 50% higher in revenue at the rate we're off to at the moment. We had a good winter.
I don't know. We started out really well though. We kept the guys busy all winter.
Yeah, well, keeping them busy, and a lot of it was shop work, and then we did keep them busy with a good bit of stormwater work.
And in months
stuff.
where we typically don't bring in revenue.
Right. That's true.
Like last year, we didn't do any stormwater work over the winter, and this year we kept 2 guys busy full time with stormwater work.
Yeah. No, our labor to income is going to suck this year just because we did a lot of shop work for like a month or 2, and we're still doing a lot of shop work getting our facility going here. Which, if you don't follow us on YouTube, check out our YouTube channel. Lots of shop tour videos, hardscaping, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we got a ways to go. We don't know yet. I guess we haven't reviewed our numbers for the quarter yet, but we're going to. And then we're going to do that in a podcast, Kid Contractor Podcast. Check us out there.
Okay. Todders Total Turf Care says, good morning, almonds.
Yeah, hello, Todders.
How to Hardscape says hi. Harbin Outdoors says, small town knowing everyone's problems. How do you deal with not returning calls? I mean, there's so many hours in the day, but the secretary I'm calling to screen them, 20 plus calls a day plus text, and then it's this emoji.
I mean, you need help. I mean, that's all it comes down to. If you can't handle it all, you need somebody that can help, and you need. And Harbin's is running a big deal down there in Alabama. And what I would say if I had that issue is I would get grandma to be answering the phone, help me answer the phone, or Aunt Herfenerbler, whoever. I mean, if that is really your concern, because you got to return the calls. If that's the pump you have turned on and the phone's ringing, you got to answer it. Because again, small town, small reputation is tough. And one thing I like that people are doing. One thing I like that people are doing is in their voicemail, if they let it go to voicemail, there's a screening process in the voicemail. Hi, we serve so-and-so regions or neighborhoods only, and and we only provide these services. And also, we're booked out for the next 3 months. But if you're looking for a summer project, let us know. If you're a repeat customer, you get priority. Things like that. And so you can weed through a lot of that stuff just in that process, but you need help. I mean, that's all it comes down to. You can't do it all yourself. You're exactly right. And so if you're going to trade reputation for money or money for reputation, if you're hiring a kid, even to return, even hiring a out of like Future Business Leaders Club, some kid at a local high school or college or technical school or something, you can find somebody to at least go through and return all your voicemails at the end of the day, and at least qualify through a script based off of like, are you a repeat customer? Okay, cool. No. Okay. If yes, then they go down this script. If no, then they go down this script of like, they don't get priority. But if it's a repeat customer that knows your processes, knows your pricing, knows what to expect from you. Yeah. Your repeat customers need to get priority. Absolutely. The non-repeats, they need to go through a gauntlet of screening processes. I like that concept. So, let's see here. Well, we got Keith texting in here. They need to know what pressure the jackhammer hoses are running through them, and he said that will be the factor in rebuilding them. I don't know. Crap. Tell them just leave them there. I'll have to call in. I don't know. Well, actually, tell them it's not high flow, so standard Bobcat. Well, I don't know. Again, we can text Keith see, this is real life here. So we run a company, believe it or not, still in the meantime. And Keith, on the way to running some planting errands, is turning in some hydraulic hoses to be rebuilt. And They need to know the pressure on the hammer. So actually, there's a picture of the hammer they sent to Tim Holter, or Tim Shaw, I mean. So send him the picture of that, and hopefully they can look up the model, and then they'll know what they need. Otherwise, it's standard flow hydraulics out of a Bobcat. But I don't know what the hammer requires, so that's a great question. So anyway, so that's real life. That's real contracting. We're still running a business all while doing all this social stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's Naylor Taliaferro does a great thing with his voicemail.
I have more stuff.
Okay.
Been on this for a while.
I know, but you were texting, so I was trying to kill time until you got back to that, or sent Keith a picture of that nameplate. That's why. Togetherintotrades.com, July this year, folks. Big Sky, Montana. How to not kill your spouse in contracting.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit about what you're going to do?
Let me go backwards. It's not how to not kill. It's techniques to help you avoid killing your spouse. How about that? And that's a two-way street because Britt wants to kill me half time too.
Can you explain a little about what you're going to do to get rid of Rio Amano?
So we'll make a YouTube video about it, but a couple things. So crossing the driveway, first of all, water, you can only guide water. You can't control it necessarily because you just never know what the next 100-year event looks like. But for the most part, you can guide it and tell it where you hope it to go, right? So with Rio Amano, it's when we get a major rain event, the 50 acres upstream of us run through our property, right through the low spot in our property here. And so it's a tremendous amount of water. We're going to put a pond out in there, but I still want a bypass of all that overflow runoff. Again, when the fields hit what's called field capacity, in other words, they can't absorb any more water, it then begins to run off. And so that water passed through our field. We're going to put a pond in, but I'm also going to bypass in. We will need to swale the field a little bit more instead of it being a low, flat, broad plain. And then we're across the driveway. We're going to put in some culverts. I don't want to elevate the driveway because that interrupts my whole meta overarching vision of what the property will and should look like. So we're going to put culverts under, culvert pipe underneath the driveway. Well, that requires that low spot to be drained to somewhere lower. We have a field to the west of us that has a culvert crossing the road. It's about a 2 or 3 foot drop. I forget. I shot grade on it last summer, but I don't remember what it is. And I got permission from our neighbor because it's just a vacant fallow field. We're going to cut in a swale down through there to allow us to drain our property via those culvert pipes. But otherwise, Rio Amano doesn't bother me. It drives people crazy for some reason. I don't care. I have such bigger problems to deal with and worry about. It doesn't pay the mortgage right now, so it doesn't affect us. But eventually we'll need to get that taken care of. But it ends up crossing driveway by about 6-8 inches deep for 10, 20, 30 feet wide, depending on how much rain. And most vehicles can fjord Rio Amano, fortunately.
Okay. Andy Mulder says,
hi, Andrew.
That's not a good mindset, Caleb. Manifest the 50% increase.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate
Calco says
that is guru. And that's part of that.
Andy, tell him.
And who says that?
Calco.
Oh, Calco. I thought you said Calfus. I was like, yeah, it sounds like something Calfus would say. No, Andy is right, by the way. If you think you won't do something, chances are pretty good you won't. To an extent, you do need to be in that mindset, but there's also a part where rubber meets the road, where there is a reality of like, I know where we're at production wise at the moment. We're a little behind. But I say that I know that in my head, I think I know where we're at, but we haven't done our quarterly review yet. So we'll see.
Supremescape says you can do it. We are highly mechanized this year. We'll do the same revenue as last year with 6 less employees.
6 less employees. That's insane. That's awesome. Good for you, Supremescapes.
I wonder what the investment in equipment was.
So Supreme, if you're still on here, could you tell us, if you'd mind sharing, what that investment looked like dollar-wise?
What you bought.
Or what you bought, and we can put it together from there probably to reduce 6 people. I'm guessing it was a combination of machines or maybe just one machine. That's amazing. Same revenue, 6 less people. That's the name of the game, folks. That's modern contracting if you want to be modern.
Someone said, we will be there. Can't wait. Big Sky.
Yeah, cool.
Together in the Trades, Big Sky, Montana in July. I booked our fly fishing trip.
Cool.
Okay. What tractor would you suggest for someone in lawn care looking to expand services on a smaller scale?
Mini skid steer loader. I wouldn't recommend a tractor. I don't think for the most part tractors. Yeah, I'm the wrong guy to ask that. You might reach out to Mitchell Gordy, now known as Mythgo. Mike Tyson's an investor in that company. Mythgo. I give Mitchell a hard time on it. But you might reach out to him. He's got a tractor. He's got a Yanmar and a nice Kubota tractor. But the productivity, you just can't. I would just recommend buying a mini skid steer loader at the end of the day. Period, because the access you can access even wet yards still better and not track the place up. It's the turn and burn productivity of a mini skid is so much better. You can run more attachments. You can lift more. You just all around can do. You can get 3-point hitch conversion things to run 3-point hitch attachments like box blades and stuff like that on mini skids. So at the end of the day, I don't recommend tractors. I love tractors. I want one. And I would have one at my own home property, but not for production, trying to make money. This daggone Robin's right outside the door lifting. It's funny.
All the stuff you knocked off onto the ground.
Probably, yeah. You got to admire their fortitude there. But
How to Hardscape says manifestation.
100%. Take massive action, as they say there at Not Our Finest Hour.
Okay. I am a hardscaper. Would like to know if we have any big YouTube plans this year.
Just attempting to grow the channel,
which we did do a quarterly review yesterday of YouTube.
Yeah, we did that, and YouTube's growing, which is cool, and that's part of just all the overarching goal of that individual, I'd say business, but whatever. We're just working on putting out really consistent content on YouTube and trying to stay live and put out good shorts and all that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, being diverse.
YouTube is like a whole other.
I hate you. I like YouTube long form. YouTube shorts drive me nuts. I hate YouTube shorts because if it's not an explosion, to keep people's attention on that channel, it's got to be explosions, breasts, or like the coolest equipment. You can hardly try to get on there and like put anything of real value on shorts. I hate it. I hate shorts, but I suck at it too. So maybe that's why I'm so.
We're working through it.
Yeah. So, and Britt's not willing to boost the channel anymore, so here we are trying to make quality content. Ooh.
Okay, Andy Mulder.
Hi, Andy.
He says you could argue that the time you spend and have spent responding to all the DMs about the driveway culvert pipe is worth just fixing it now.
That is arguable, without a doubt. The what is it? Bad press is good press, so I guess it keeps the algorithm up. So
we are going to start. One thing back to the YouTube thing. We are going to start posting our video recordings of the podcast on YouTube. So if maybe listening to the podcasts on your phone or in your car is not your thing, they will be all available. All the ones that we record will be available on YouTube.
As Nelly says, it's getting hot in here.
How to Hardscape says, or you could manifest the driveway culvert pipe fix. I have been
think about it.
I've been trying to do that, and so far, no luck.
Well,
I must be doing it wrong.
You obviously have doubts that it would happen, so it's obviously
no.
Ye of little faith, Brittany.
Potted Luck would go Avant over mini skid.
Elmer, he would go what?
Avant.
He loves that Avant machine. I don't doubt it. I know I can take that. Put any of my track machines against that Avant. I can take that thing anywhere. I can take that thing places I guarantee that Avant can't go. But it is versatile. And but see, the thing about the Avant is it's not a tractor. It is a dedicated loading machine. So tractors, like a lot of the other machines in that have been made, have tried to be like multi-purpose. Are okay at everything, but not great at any one thing or multiple things. The Avant and the like mini, Andy just had one, but it's a center articulating loader. I can't think of the right word for it. Those are dedicated loading machines. I mean, that is what they are made to do, and you can put attachments on them. I mean, it's a skid steer that turns in the middle. I mean, that's just all it is. So it's not the same as a tractor. So you might go, if you want to go that route still, you might look at one of those center articulating like Avants. Bobcat has one. Vermeer has one. I think Vermeer bought the Manta or whatever they are. So yeah, that's not the same category exactly of machine, but I know when it comes to tracks, I just would not get anything without tracks, me personally.
Well, we had something without tracks, and it was horrible.
It was the Bobcat you're talking about.
Right.
We had a Bobcat. Yeah, the tracks not even the same stratosphere. But I mean, a lot of the tree guys love those center articulating loaders. They are gentle on turf, but I know I could take my track machine through our front field right now and have no issues. A wheeled machine, not so much. Which would be if we had anything here on wheels at the moment, like Pap skid steer was running, it'd be a wonderful side by side like demonstration of like what you can do with the track machine versus wheels. That'd be awesome.
Pap's machine is out of commission right now.
For the moment, I'm going to start working on that thing because I want it out of the building, and I need it back at the house to put hay out to the horse and that kind of stuff instead of hauling a skid steer home. Oh, the inconvenience of this first world. It's terrible.
Have your materials increased in price this year?
No, they went down. Funniest joke ever. No, everything's up, right? Everything's up again. I think
lumber came down.
That's true. Lumber has come down. Fuel fluctuates like crazy.
Has pipe come down?
Bo bought pipe this morning. I didn't see the price on it. I don't know. No, everything here this year, though, I think we are going to see things plateau. I think we are going to see things. This will be a fun show. All right, Britt, can we commit to this? Pipe price. I want to do you want to do a live show next week every day at 9:15? Okay, so we're going to do a live news show every day next week at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do this for a week.
This is why we can't get anything done, guys.
But we're going to do a live news show every day at 9:15 for 1 week. And it's going to be like your morning brief,
news,
if you will. Yeah, and so we're going to go over industry news. I might call some West Coast friends at the moment to get a weather and traffic report. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to do that. It's official now. Every day, 9:15 next week.
If you want us to call you and get a report from wherever it is you are, let us know, and we'll be sure to include you.
Yeah, well, we'll try to include you, yeah. So maybe we'll open up Hardscape Hotline, too, that morning, if that number still
live
exists.
Reporting? Oh, like people on the scene?
Yeah, what you got to be careful is there's no delay, so we can't, if somebody said something wild, we'd have to vet who it is, I guess, ultimately. But anyways, what the hell? We'll do that next week. It'll be a lot of fun. So it'll probably go for 30 minutes, give or take, but we'll do that every day next week. And we'll do I just had a thing. I was like, well, we'll have somebody on the internet and we'll have them looking up like what current pipe SDR 35 prices are, just all sorts of goofy stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. So here we go. That's what we'll do.
Okay. That's all the questions that we have for right now.
Yep. Slow morning. Thursday morning is going to be tough because now it's getting to be go time in the year and folks are out working and can't be watching this kind of nonsense. So with that being said, what is it? 10:30. So with that being said, maybe we'll wrap it up early here today. Thursday morning, springtime, everybody's rolling. It's not the best time for a live, but I don't know if we can do lives in the evening anymore because of just family commitments and stuff. So
we do have another Hardscape Academy training coming up.
We do have
the
Hardscape.
last one scheduled right now.
That's a good question. Hardscape Academy training coming up April 21st, $1,200 for 2 days. Latix, I haven't asked them to commit to a free diamond blade to every attendant, but so far they have, and it's super cool. Reach out to Latix on Instagram, no underscores in their new name, whatever. But it's a great value. I mean, it's a great 2 days. We get great feedback every training we do. It's a really good time, and learn finances, construction techniques. We talk about a lot of different stuff. It's a fun community-based 2 days. It's really I enjoy it thoroughly. It's really a fun 2 days. So, is that it?
Yes. How to Hardscape says, thank you for helping me with my procrastination today.
Hey, right. Yeah. Anything we can do to drag the rest of us down with everybody else. So, folks, here from, I guess, Almond HQ here today. We're going to call it a day. It's a slow day. The Academy training. Do you get locals coming? Once in a while. We've had some local guys reach out to us about coming to the Academy training, but nobody yet. So. That'd be that thing. All right, Thunderbird, they joined us here. Okay, so folks, we'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you.
That guy was the guy that gave me the shit last time.
Okay, so folks, we'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you. Okay, oh, we're still live on YouTube. Oh my goodness. YouTube, we'll see you later. Maybe here once my